Welcome to Bullseye CO2 Review. Today we're going to be checking out the M9A3 Beretta made by Umarex. It's a fully automatic and semi-automatic pistol with blowback action. Comes in a really nice box. Thing that got me was it's got a little lever on the side. You can flip it up for full automatic and down for semi-automatic, and I thought that sounds like a lot of fun. So it's a 177 BB gun. Shoots the steel BBs. It has an 18 round magazine. The CO2 cartridge, 12 gram CO2 cartridge, goes in the magazine with the BBs. Velocity is 330 feet per second. It's got fixed front and rear sights. I'll talk to you about that a little more. Trigger is a single/dual action and full auto. It's got an ambidextrous safety on it. It's manual safety. It's a smooth bore barrel. The barrel length is 4 3/4 inches long. Dangerous area up to 275 yards. Comes in at 1.9 pounds and the length is 9 inches overall. And it comes in this real nice desert sand paint scheme. Really is a quality pistol. It came packaged pretty well. I've already had it out of the box. I put it back in the box so you guys could see what it comes packaged like. You know what to expect when you get it. It comes with the Allen key, and it also comes with the instructions and the warranty cards and whatnot. But yeah, it does feel real nice. It's a very well done replica gun. Very well done. The sights I was talking about, when I first took it out of the box, the front sight was a little bit off center, and there's a set screw in the top there, and I seen it was loose, and so I tightened the set screw down, and when I did, there's not a lot of metal between the slot they cut in the slide and the bottom of that set screw. And if you look real closely, you can see it made a dimple in the bottom of the slide where the set screw is, and it scratched the top of the barrel. So I took the slide off, moved the set screw out, took a round file and filed off that dimple that the screw made, put the sight back in there with a little bit of super glue on the hex key stud. So then I didn't have to tighten it real tight to hold it in place. But yeah, if you have to tighten this screw on the front slide, do it gingerly, because it'll make the barrel scrape against the slide, and you'll scratch up your brand new pistol like I did. So I'd just like to see you avoid that. But yeah, otherwise I'm pretty impressed with this CO2 pistol. It's very realistic, fits in your hand nice. The cartridge is pretty cool. The magazine's cool. The BBs go in the front here, and the CO2 cartridge goes in the bottom there. And so it is a little bit of a challenge, I would say, not really, but the CO2 cartridge goes up in an angle like this, and the bottom of the cartridge is angled like that. So when you put the cap screw in here, you want the cap screw angle to be the same as the CO2 cartridge, so you don't cross thread it. So as long as you pay attention to the angle that you're putting it in there, you shouldn't have any problems. But you can see where some people will be trying to screw the thing in like this, and that's going to cause problems. So you just make sure you got it, the angle of the wrench follows the angle of the magazine. so that way you can just get it started right in the right direction. And it's really not a big deal, but that's something you need to pay attention to. You do have to keep an Allen wrench with you so you can change your cartridges. It would have been nice to have like a little wing nut or something, but the way this is designed, the wing nut would hang off the bottom and it wouldn't look too good. But yeah, the magazine release works good, and the magazine's full metal. It's a polymer body, plastic grips, metal slide, metal barrel. All this other stuff on here, it seems to be polymer also. It's hard to say. No, this looks like metal. This feels like metal. So yeah, it's like black anodized, so maybe it's aluminum or something like that. But yeah, really, really nice pistol. The single dual action on it, when you pull the trigger back the first time, it'll cock the trigger, and then the second time, it'll go ahead and fire the gun. If you cock it manually like this, you'll see that the trigger is like right there. That's single action. And then when the magazine comes back, it automatically cocks it for the second time. So when you're in semi-auto, you don't have to do the long pull. It's only the first shot. You get the dual action after the first shot, and then single action every time after that. But it's got a nice feel to it. When you pull the slide, it's not lightweight or cheap. It's got pretty good spring tension on it. It's kind of cool that the barrel, the chamber actually opens up. So it's a functional chamber. A lot of the other blowback pistols, you see, it's closed up. The slide goes back and forth just for effect. And it does lock open when the magazine is empty and it's in there. It locks open, so that's very realistic. And yeah, it's a very nice replica. I'm pretty impressed with it. So whether you're looking to get a super realistic training tool, or you're just looking for a basement or backyard plinker, this is something to think about. Like I said, it's got the little switch on the side here for automatic and semi-automatic, and that's going to be a whole lot of fun. And you can see the action there. The parts are functional. They're not just dressed up plastic pieces of stuff that are put on the gun. The whole thing's actually functional. So it would be a real good choice if you have a Beretta for simulation for training. That would really be a nice pistol for that. But something I did notice, this little catch to slide the spring deal down for to load the BBs is really small. You can barely hook it with your fingernail, and then when you do hook it, you have a hard time getting past the hole to drop the BBs in, so you can lock it over. So if you don't have much fingernail, it could be a little bit of a challenge to get the BBs in here. But other than that, the BBs fell in there pretty easily. So it's not too difficult to load up. It's only 18 rounds, so imagine on fully automatic, it's going to go pretty quick. And I let the slide go, and it doesn't knock the BB out the end of the magazine. I have another pistol that loads similar, and if you let the slide catch go without putting your finger on there, the BB shoots out of it. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, it's really well made. I'm looking forward to taking it out in the yard and blasting some targets and some cans with it. So right now, I'm pretty impressed with the Beretta M9A3 fully automatic / semi-automatic pistol. We'll take it out in the backyard, put some rounds down range, and see what we think about it. Pretty cool. Can't wait to try it outside.